Hello everyone, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. In this video, we're going to talk about AT&T, and it looks like they have a new 5G home internet gateway in the works. The link for this article will be down below in the description. It's brought to us by the T-Mobile report. So let's jump right into the good stuff here. This is the exciting part. So the specs and such. AT&T's upcoming home internet gateway is made by Sagem and has the model number BGW530-900. They're saying you may recognize that brand from T-Mobile's home internet gateway lineup, as Sagem produced a similar gateway for Big Magenta, which is the Fast 5688W, the basics. Like the T-Mobile gateway made by Sagem, this one appears to be a tall black rectangular box of some sort, with two Ethernet ports, a likely inactive USB-C port, a power button, and a 12-volt power input. They're saying weirdly it appears to use a barrel plug for power instead of the USB-C power delivery seen on the T-Mobile variant. We do have some screenshots of what it should look like. So they're saying the image of the gateway mostly disassembled to show internal antennas. The source for this is from the FCC. All right, and then over on the right, we have where the label should go along the port layout on the back here. So we could see the two Ethernet ports here. And then we have the reset button power and then the USB-C. All right, so very cool that we got these screenshots here giving us an idea. All right, so Wi-Fi, as you might expect from a home internet gateway, the Sagem BGW530-900 is an all-in-one device handling cellular connections, routing, and Wi-Fi, as is standard with today's wireless routers, of course. This one, they're saying, has a dual-band Wi-Fi 6 on board. They're saying there is no mention of a 6 gigahertz channel, so no Wi-Fi 6E here, at least not yet anyway. Sadly, they're saying it also does not support Wi-Fi 7, but seeing as the standard was only just finalized, that's forgivable, right? So aside from the Wi-Fi generations themselves, it looks like the new gateway supports 20 megahertz and 40 megahertz bandwidths on the 2.4 gigahertz and 20 megahertz, 40 megahertz, and 80 megahertz, as well as 160 megahertz on 5 gigahertz. Let's see here, 160 megahertz, assuming that they're saying that they're reading this correctly and test documents are correct. They're saying that it's also nice to see, since it should give people in more rural areas a nice speed bump with supported clients. That's always important. The rule is always left out. City life people, they get all access to everything. It's the rule that gets forgotten, and often they're the ones that need it the most. They're not near anything. They're further away from the city, and they need good, solid internet connection. They need that reliability to take care of business. Maybe they're running home, businesses from home, whatever the needs are. The rule always gets forgotten. So hopefully this device will help, give them that juice that they need, that extra pump in wireless access. All right. So they're saying, interestingly, tests were explicitly performed on different bandwidths. So it's possible we'll see a configuration option for users to set the bandwidth manually. If so, it would be quite the departure from T-Mobile's home internet gateways, they're saying, which are now notorious for being incredibly locked down and requiring hacky workarounds and third-party apps like Hint Control to gain any control over them at all. All right, so now we have cellular. On the cellular side of things, it's clear that the Sagem BGW530-900 is meant to be for AT&T and AT&T only. It supports LTE bands 2, 5, 12, 14, 17, 30, and 66, and 5G bands 2, 5, 12, 30, 66, and 77. They're saying while there's some overlap with other carriers here, you're probably not going to have a great experience using this on T-Mobile's 5G band 41 focus network. Of course, they're saying assuming the device isn't locked to AT&T anyway. Of course, this might be annoying. Many customers might want to utilize it on a T-Mobile network and such, but of course, if it's locked to it, what can you do? Beyond the basic band support, things get a little more confusing, they're saying. It does seem like the gateway supports 5G standalone, but it is not clear which bands are standalone capable. which bands require an LTE-based signal, or which LTE bands are supported for non-standalone mode. They're saying that the carrier aggregation situation is also similarly confusing, with conflicting specs in different documents. One interesting thing is how low the supported bandwidths are for some of the 5G bands. 5G band 30 only supports up to 10 megahertz bandwidth. They're saying while 66 can go up to 40 megahertz and 77 can do 100 megahertz. So they're saying that this might be an effect of how much bandwidth AT&T has licensed from the FCC. All right. And finally, the modem. There's a mention of the specific modem model inside the gateway. They're saying it's the Quesatel RG520N-AT. Quesatel doesn't mention the specific variant anyway. So they're saying if it's anything like the two that are public, it's soldered and not an M.2 slot. They're saying this would, of course, be the standard, but seeing as Quesatel sells similar modems, they are removable and use a standard interface. It would have been nice for upgradability, they're saying, but of course, they're saying most customers won't be upgrading the modem the carrier gives them anyway, which not necessarily true. Many will try to upgrade that. So disagree with that there. They're saying also using info from the other variants, this modem has the following theoretical max speeds: 2.4 gigahertz down, 900 megabytes up on the 5G standalone, 3.4 gigahertz down, 550 megabytes on the up, and then of course 5G non-standalone, and 1.6 gigahertz down, 200 megabytes up on LTE. Of course, they're saying this is theoretical speeds, are basically never reached in the real world, blah, 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 blah. AT&T's band selection could affect them further. Right. So to each his own, depending on where you are, you'll see different speeds than someone else. It's all about your location, how the access is, how the towers are built, how far you are away from connectivity, real life, real world scenarios. These are just estimates. We all know the deal. You got to buy it, test it yourself, make sure you're in the right area for it, and all that good stuff. So we have some conclusions here. They're saying the new AT&T gateway is a big step in the company's push towards 5G home internet adoption. So very good news here. I'm glad to see that AT&T is working on this. No release date yet or cost, unfortunately. But, once we see more information about this, I'll do another video, another update regarding this. Hopefully we'll get more of that information soon. But anyway, are you guys excited about this? If so, let me know down in the comments section below. Please be sure to give this video a like if you found the information helpful, or if you're just enjoying the wireless news on the channel. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.